Oh my gosh. Here we are in the midst of royalty championship and a friend from our hearts who is just so awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrity champion chef Joe Regal. Queen?
I love Queen.
Joe Regal, you looked so natural on television, on Cutthroat Kitchen. You actually, you added so much humor and life. You know, not that the other three chefs didn't. You have a passion. You
yes,
do.
I do.
And it shows right through. It is so awesome in what you do, who you are. Yeah, you know what? You're incredible, buddy. You really, really are.
Thank you, Phil. You're incredible. You're incredible yourself.
Tell me, how did all this start?
Well, basically, when I went on Cutthroat Kitchen, I applied online. And put a pretty funny picture of myself with showing my tattoos, my Battle of the Vegetables tattoo on my arm, and you know, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna apply online and see what happens. And shortly after, they called me and said, "Hey Joe, we looked at your profile pic, and you have some pretty amazing tattoos, and you have a contagious smile, and we want to talk to you." I was like, please do. And so I went through the whole interview process and did a Skype interview with Cutthroat Kitchen producers, and they loved me. I loved them, and I got in.
Let me tell you, I mean, I have sonar for this kind of stuff. I've been in the business. You can almost, on one hand, I can tell you how many people have this skill. You are one of them. I have a feeling that Food Network is going to pursue you because you have exactly what that screen is thirsting for. And it's somebody like you who can actually come out of the screen, take the person, connect with them, and have enjoyment, entertainment. You learn a little. You've got it all, Joe.
Thank you, Phil. You know what, Phil? I went to compete. You know, after I won Chopped in 2012, I was just blessed to be on the show again on Cutthroat Kitchen. And to tell you the truth, when I went to Los Angeles to compete, I basically didn't care if I was gonna win or not. It didn't matter to me. What it mattered to me was that I was gonna have fun.
Yeah.
You know, and
Sure.
you know, you can honestly say that if anybody who watched the show last night, that I had a blast. You know, I wanted to have a blast. I wanted to have fun because I was already blessed being there, regardless if I was gonna win or not. And that's kind of like the attitude and the approach that I have always when I go to a televised national show like Cutthroat Kitchen, and you know, I'm going back to another national televised show in February, which I can't talk about, but I can tell you that, you know, I could care less if I win or not. It doesn't matter to me. What it matters is that I'm gonna have fun and try to showcase my personality and the love and the passion for what I do.
You see? All right.
Yeah.
Well, when you can announce it, let us know.
I will.
You called it, Phil. You called it. He's going back.
Jim Casey, and we have Gil Rogers here. And how many friends showed up last night? Packed house?
I think it was a pretty full house. I would say 100 plus people.
Oh my
And that
gosh.
was just his relatives.
Folks, if you'd like to call in and congratulate Joe Regal, right now is your chance to say thank you, good luck, all the very best. I don't know if you're going to be sharing any of the prize money that you won. I don't even know how much it was. Was it 25 grand? Or?
No. So you get $25,000
And
in
you
the
had to
beginning,
pay.
and you had to pay for your
Yeah.
sabotages.
Yeah.
I ended up walking out with $6,500.
Not bad. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it like I said, it's not about the money. It's about
Exactly.
representing myself in the city. And I have to tell you something, Phil, that New Bedford kind of has a reputation, sort of a bad reputation and a good reputation. In New Bedford, you have to make, you can do anything in your life. You just have to go out there and really battle for what you want to do with your life, and represent yourself and represent the city. And I'm just so extremely proud to be from New Bedford. I mean, I really, really am. I moved up here about 2.5 years ago, and I couldn't be any prouder to put New Bedford on the map. With Samantha Johnson being on America's Got Talent, and her being from New Bedford and representing the city. And I'm so proud to be from the city. I really am.
Joe, I gotta tell you, Phil, you hit it right on the head when you said about him being cut off on TV. He really is. He's
Oh
just a natural.
my God,
But
Jim.
he talks about that crazy fighting vegetable tattoo. It wasn't just the vegetable tattoo in and of itself. When he took off his shirt and they saw that muscular build and that He-Man attitude of his.
I love the way, Jim. Your first dish that you had to make.
Yeah,
Potato salad.
potato salad.
Right?
Yeah.
So here he is, folks. He's running over to fill the basket. Okay, I'm going to get my potatoes. I'm going to get my green peppers. I'm going to get my my anchovies. Give it just a little bit of a salt. I said, oh my God, this is Joe in his beautiful form.
Yeah. I mean, Phil, who doesn't want to be stuck in a potato sack with two girls, right? Excuse me, duh.
According to some of his dear friends, Gil and some of the guys that were talking to us, we were watching last night, it's the first time in history that it's been recorded that Joe is in the sack with two women.
Will they be repeating that show? Well, do they repeat it on the Food Network?
I'm sure they will repeat it,
Yeah.
but I'm sure that it'll be on YouTube soon as well.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and folks will be able to see it. So you did the potato salad first. Yours was so delicious, I could tell.
Yeah, it was good. I think I put a little bit too much mayo, like the judge said. But I think all the flavors that I put on there, I went with a Mediterranean potato salad, and I sure put all the ingredients that speaks for a Mediterranean flair
And
on that
then-
potato salad.
Joe, your second dish, the chicken cacciatore.
Oh yes, chicken cacciatore. Yeah, I mean, I'm my flavors always been Italian. I love Italian food, and I gotta say that bringing the anchovies to give that natural saltiness to the dish, I thought was brilliant of me to grab the anchovies, because I did a lot of research when I went on the show, and one of the things that I researched on was, what if they take your salt?
Ah.
What if they take your salt? So I had to come with an alternative in order to
Great
bring the saltiness into my dish. So I picked anchovies.
I love anchovies.
Me too.
And so you thought ahead of time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
On this.
He's ruthless. I've got to ask Phil. You got to hear the story about the other chef, the guy with the bandana and the gray.
Yeah.
What he did to him. He put
In the gondola?
yeah,
or-
he emasculated him throughout. But he does a great story at the end.
Yeah. So at the end, when I go into the finals with the last chef, I'm in the room going into the last round, and so I tell them, they're all underestimated me, because I told them that I work for a chain, which is not your average Joe's, which I'm so proud to be working for them. and they underestimated me because I said the word chain. But then when I went into the last round, I told the chef that I already had one chopped, and his jaw just dropped. He's like, "Are you kidding me? You one chopped?"
Oh my gosh!
He dropped it on him right before the competition, the last round.
And
Poor guy was,
That got rid of his confidence,
Yeah, the
right?
guy was apoplectic. After
And actually, that's the chef I went against. He actually he's the sous chef for the #1 restaurant in Utah, which I know his chef very, very well. And when I told him that I had one chopped, his jaw dropped, and I told him straight out. I played it very humble all the way through, but on the last round, when I looked at him and told him I won chopped already, I told him, I said, "Are you ready to be taken down?" And I think he started digging his own grave.
Today is a National Spaghetti Day. And I was telling Dan that spaghetti is plural for spaghetto, which means just a singular string, a
That is
twine,
correct,
right?
Yep.
So why don't we cook some spaghetti on the air right now?
Spaghetti,
Sh-
spaghetti,
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
What do you want to do?
All right, spaghetti.
Alfredo,
we-
meat
no,
sauce,
no, no,
bolognese?
no. We're gonna take the spaghetti.
All right.
Cook it al dente.
Yeah, okay.
And we're gonna take some guanciale, which guanciale is cured pork jowl. And we're gonna shave it real thin that it actually liquefies into the sauce. We're gonna add some Marzano tomatoes, some fresh cracked black pepper, and just toss that spaghetti with that guanciale and Marzano tomatoes. That is a super traditional Italian dish called amatriciana.
Amatriciana.
That is correct.
Serra Portoso Poli. I love him, and you do too. I know all of the Facebook admiration and all your friends, all the love that surrounded you, Joe, is so deserving.
Thank you. It was actually kind of crazy. I ran out of battery on my phone yesterday, and when I woke up today, I had over 50 text messages.
Oh, yes.
And over 250 Facebook posts and about another 60 messages on Facebook. So I'm super overwhelmed by the love and support. I'm gonna keep on staying humble because life is too short to get high on your own self, and I'm gonna keep myself humble and continue to do a lot for the city and charities, and I'm just gonna keep on giving back.
That's you, Joe. That is you anyway. Joe Regal, champion of Cutthroat Kitchen, Chopped, and now whenever he can announce the next show, he will.
That's right. I'm undefeated right now, Phil.
Of course you are. Of course you are, Joe. That's right. And you know what? Along the way, I'm sure that people have stood by you, have been loyal.
Absolutely. I have a lot of good friends. My friend that's here with us, my friend Gil Rodericks.
Gil Rodericks.
He's like my brother from another mother.
Oh, wow. What a compliment, Joe.
Yeah.
Sure is.
That is awesome. How did you two meet?
Well, we go way back. I have known Gil for over 25 years. We went to high school together, and it's just been, such a friendship.
Loyal friendship.
My brother?
He's even his
Love you, yeah.
Gilly's his personal chauffeur too. Well, at least he was last night.
Yes, he was. He called me this morning, and he said, the first thing I said to him was, "Did you drive me home last night?"
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Phil? When I said goodnight to him right after the show, a little after 11, I knew there was going to be a little issue because he looked at me and he said, "Phil, thank you so much for
Oh,
coming."
that's funny. That is too funny. Oh, I love it.
It's not that funny. He thought I
Oh
looked
my
like you.
God, Phil. Oh, so where to from here? What's in the future other than the show? Anything that you're working on for Not Your Average
Uh,
Joes? Or?
So, for Not Your Average Joe's, I know I just continue to help the research and development department to coming up with new menus and new specials and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um,
You should put that spaghetti dish that you just
That's
described
right.
on
That-
theirs.
right?
They'll love it.
That's what I'm talking about. What else is going on? Nothing much else is going on. I plan to spend more time with my daughter, which I love her to death.
Gorgeous.
And I got a few things working out right now. I have a meeting with a traveling company called Sagres company over there in Fall River, and there's actually a possibility for me to do a tour guide in Portugal with some people, and just continue doing what I do, what I truly love to do, and go from there.
Your photo.
One day at a time. One day at a
Absolutely,
time.
my buddy. Your photo of you and your daughter on Facebook. You just want to reach out and
Yeah,
hug her.
she's so cute. I love her to death.
God.
Yeah, she was. I got a text message from my ex yesterday saying that my daughter Bella was going around town yesterday. Wherever she went, she was like, "My dad is gonna be on a food run work tonight. You need to watch him."
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
You know something, Phil, was interesting because I know you watch some of it at home because your early
Yeah.
hours. I know it's tough for you, but it was amazing the amount of time, actual camera time. He had more time yesterday than Alton Brown, the guy that runs the show.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I know it.
Yeah, he did.
And the shots were fabulous. Some of your comments were I cracked up. They were so funny. They added that entertainment value. So are you going to go down to Ma's Donuts and make some donuts later on, or?
Yeah, donut.
Oh my gosh, when he says donuts, I thought you said, what did you say? I'm the donut.
No, I said I'm Joey Baccadonuts.
I'm Johnny. Yes,
You
that's
know,
right.
Phil, I gotta tell you something, this is really an interesting part. At the end of the show, as Julie Himson, when he started doing this way back, one of the biggest things was always do not let anybody, under any circumstances, liquor or anything, ever tell them who wins. So last night when I'm watching the show at the end, the last 2 or 3 minutes of the show, and it's down to the last minute, the guy was checking his donut out and said he had to dig too hard to find something soft in there.
Yeah. The
Well,
crust,
Joe-
it was crusty.
Joe was sitting next to me very intensely looking, and he kneeled a little bit forward, and he looked at me, and he had this sad look in his face. He said, "This is where I lose."
Oh my gosh.
And this man, right to the end, he wouldn't give. I'll tell you one thing. He never worked in Washington. He knows how to keep his mouth
He
shut.
does know how to keep a secret.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We are all so proud of you.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
Oh
Thank you
my
for having me
God.
once
Oh
again.
my gosh, we're always there. We're always going to be there for you. You know that.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
You know that.
And likewise.
Oh, thank you so much. Maybe we can think of something that we can raise money, whatever you think of in the next year or so, that would show off your genius and help raise some money for whatever local cause you think would be worthy. That would be terrific.
Yeah, I mean, one of the charity events that I'm extremely proud to represent, as always, is the Noah's Foundation with Victor Fernandez, who was the president of the foundation.
Yeah.
I do charity work for Noah's Foundation,
Yes.
Sophie's Promise, Prince Henry Society, St. Anthony's Church Choir.
Wow.
Socrates.
The New Bedford High School Boosters Club.
Oh my gosh.
Prince Henry Society.
Wow.
It's just, I raised over $35,000 last year alone for charity, and I hope to raise double that this year.
Do you know what my New Year's resolution is? To stop buying frozen meatballs. To maybe make some, huh? Maybe you can help me make some, huh?
I'll tell you what. Next time you invite me over to the show, I'm gonna set up my own station here in your office, and I'm gonna make meatballs.
Yay!
Yeah, those frozen ones are only good. They're only good for one thing: weapons.
What? Celebrity chef champion, undefeated,
Undefeated,
Joe
baby.
Regal. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So proud of your great accomplishments.
Thank you.
Great accomplishments. Folks, we'll be right back to wrap things up, and thank you all as well.